What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Diecast. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Shout out to all of our returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you. And welcome to any first-time viewers or new subscribers to the channel. Welcome. Today in the parking lot at Tiny Town, we have Indonesia mail call number 6. Yes, sir. Shout out to the homie Dion the Doc. Not as big of a mail call as some of the previous ones, but there are some bangers in here, I guarantee you. So, just like we do any other time, we'll start off small. First and foremost, shout out to Doc for all of the stickers and decals that he threw in here. Dion, we got DSP, that's DTS Square Project. We got some other ones. What is this? Aid, Parlin. Yeah, just a plethora of cool stickers from different builders and from Dion himself. So again, these will go in the diorama to kind of spice things up. Next up, we got this little package of decals. So these are like sponsor decals, and then these are movie posters for Fast and Furious, and they are sticky back, so they'll just stick onto whatever wall or whatever I post those on. So gangster there. Next up, we will dive into the figures. This is going to be a little workbench. Gangster. Got a gas can on there with some tools and stuff. This is so dope. Super, super cool. Obviously, everything is glued to it. It's not going to fall off. But yeah, excellent. Beautiful. Next, we have this one from HSBE Garage. So we got a little sexy figure there. She's posted up. Got the Daisy Dukes on. Nice definition. Good paint. Excellent. All right, next up, let's get into these wheels. First set, these are going to be non-bearing. So we've got some gold-faced BBS LMs with the silver kind of slash polished lip. Again, non-bearing, so you got the center bore in there for the axle. Boom. Next up, we've got some wheels. So, first set is non-bearing. These are going to be some Blitz 03s. Gangster. And then in bearing, we have some bronze CE28s. Beautiful. We have some inky NT03s, I believe is what these are called. Super sick. We have some BBS. I believe these are LMRs. And then we have the BBS. I'm not sure what style this one is. And then we have some work VSXXs. Gangster. These are sick. And then second set of wheels, we have Mag Blue TE37s. We have the white TE37s. We have a set of silver TE37s. And then one more set of black TE37s, all bearing. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the show. Boom. First up, white Honda Civic EG. We've got the Mag Blue CE28s on there. This thing is gangster. So we've got beautiful headlight detail there. Pretty sure those are going to be tampos. They are not painted up. We do get a tampoed up Honda badge there on the hood. Got some fog light detail down there, down below. You've got your DOHC VTEC decal there on the door. Good door handle detail as well. Look at that. It's all outlined and whatnot. Right-hand drive, you got the steering wheel decal on there, and then we've got some blue racing harnesses there on the bucket seats. This is gangster. Turn around, take a look at the rear. You get your Civic SIR badge there, and then we also get tampoed up taillights, which look excellent. No rear license plate, but that's okay. We do get the red Honda emblem there on the rear hatch as well. So, sick. Let's get this off of the base. Boom, there she is off the base. And full roller. No issues. Beautiful. This is going to be the plastic base EG. Metal base has the rear hook casting. So, this thing is sick. Full roller, no issues. Boom. We got the Mercedes-Benz. This is beautiful. Full repaint. We got the BBS RSs on there. Painted up tail lights, license plate, Benz emblem, and the paint on this thing is immaculate. Look at that. Look at the depth. You can see that reflection. And it actually has like a slight color shift to it as well. It's not too crazy, but yeah, this thing is beautiful. What a gangster piece. Yes. Doesn't look like we get an interior detail on this one, but this is a beauty. Let's get this up for the base. Boom. So these are going to be the bearing BBS RSs. Excellent. Screwed together base, and it has been repainted as well. So, beautiful. What an absolute banger. Boom. This is definitely one of my favorites from this haul. This thing is crazy. Would you look at it? Just look at it. Wow. Guys. Yo. So we got that beautiful like purple iridescent color shift on there. Not quite midnight purple, but kind of gray right there on the roof at one angle. And then as the light hits it, it gets into like a purple and then back to a gray. This thing is crazy. Obviously, this is the Pandem Kit R32. We've got bearing TE37s on there. So sick. All your decals and roll call there down the side. We do get some interior detail on this one as well. So you got that blue racing bucket over there. And on this side, beautiful harnesses. Look at the floor in there. Steering wheel detail is excellent. You got the drift shifter as well as the e-brake in there. Look at all the gauges on the dash. Guys, this thing is bonkers. License plate up there. What a beautiful carbon fiber hood on this one. Wow. Take a look at the front. We've got hand painted headlights, which are amazing. What an excellent job that they did on those. Painted up turn signals. Some detail there on that front mount intercooler. Guys, this thing is ridiculous. You got the two nitrous bottles there in the back window. I'm just absolutely blown away by this. Look, there's some more, another shot of all that detail inside there on the dashboard, all those gauges. Sheesh. Man, oh man. Carbon fiber rear spoiler as well. Take a quick look at the rear. We get beautiful painted up tail lights. You got the Rocket Bunny Racing branding there on the rear bumper. Rear license plate, exhaust detail. Guys, look at the camber and the fitment. Man. Yes, sir. Wow. And so, yep, this one is not screwed down. Let's get this off of the base. Boom, there she is off the base. This thing is crazy. Decent base detail, all painted up. Excellent, guys. This thing is so sick. Honestly, there is a couple more that are more dope than this, but man, this one's going to be tough to beat. It really is. So sick. Boom. Let's go. What? So if you are a Fast and Furious or Tokyo Drift fan, you already know what car this is. Hans RX-7 from Tokyo Drift. Because this is such a specific car with the Veilside kit, I don't think Hot Wheels will ever release this in the Fast and Furious line. So a custom was pretty much the only way to go. So Dion had enlisted somebody to build this one, and I think it turned out absolutely perfect. This is gangster. Yes. You got your tail lights, your Veilside rear license plate, exhaust, spoiler. Again, if you're familiar with the movie and the car, this thing is spot on. Like, so sick. Boom. So this is built off of the plastic base Mazda RX-7 Hot Wheels. Gangster. Screwed together. Nice treaded tires on there. Full roller. Never an issue with Dion and his customs with rolling. So sick. This thing is beautiful. Excellent. And we have a special guest waiting backstage. Boom, we picked this up in the last mail call from Indonesia. Mr. Han himself. Set him up. Sick. Next up, what? All black Sylvia S13 slammed out on the Workmeisters. Let's go. This was a commission piece. So I have a black S15 that Dion had done for me. And then I also have a black S14 convention that has been wheel swapped. So I wanted to complete the S chassis line with the 13, 14, and 15. So I enlisted him to commission this build. This was done by Corey Garage, gangster. Corey does some of the best paint and swaps. Just overall, he does excellent work. So this thing is beautiful. Again, those gold face Workmeisters, polished lip. Fitment is absolutely on point. And you got nice painted up tail lights there on the rear. Got exhaust detail. You got a license plate on there. We'll take a look at the front. Those look like tampoed up headlights. You do get the Sylvia badge there in the middle of the headlights. Guys, this thing is crazy. He even put like some aftermarket like arrow mirrors on there, which is so sick. The paint on this thing is immaculate. Like, I don't know if the camera's really picking it up, but the paint is just beautiful. There is a kind of an aftermarket body kit. So this is a front bumper that has been basically molded and sanded down. You've got the side skirts and the rear kind of like a Vertex kit, but on a Hot Wheels. So sick. Let's get this off the base, set it back with the others, and then we'll do a roll test, but there's never any issues. Boom, there she is off the base. Again, never any issues with rolling on the customs from Dion. So sick. What's crazy is it looks like he made his own base here. So this is not the regular Sylvia base. It looks like some sort of material that he made his own base out of, which is kind of insane. Like, he had to measure that out, cut that all out. That's pretty crazy, guys. Gangster. This thing is a beaut. And last but most certainly and definitely not least, pow. that? Honda Accord test car. So as you guys know, we just looked at this in the Inno 64. So had one commissioned in Hot Wheels as well, and he absolutely killed this. This thing is crazy. This one is also done by Corey Garage, so shout out to Corey. He really, honestly, is one of the best customizers out there. This thing is beautiful. So you've got, obviously, that white test car paint. You've got the black front lip. Looks like some hand-painted taillights. We do get a red Honda emblem there in the grille. Bridgestone branding there on the front bumper. Some mirrors on the casting as well. Got the Honda banner up there on the front windshield. We get the beautiful 5-spoke wheels with the red center caps. Did he do red and blue? He didn't. So they're red on all sides, even though the real car, one side was red, the other side was blue. No big deal. We'll take a look at the rear. We do get that Touring spoiler. We get tampered up tail lights. We get a nice license plate, good exhaust detail, Honda emblem there on the trunk. And then there is some really good detail inside as well. So you can see the red racing bucket right there on the driver's side. And then on the passenger side is nutty. So you got like some controls and maybe like fire suppression. You got a nitrous tank. Man, cage in there. This thing is bonkers. Bridgestone branding there on the rear door. What an absolute beauty. Let's get this off the base. We'll do our roll test, but I seriously doubt there's any issues with that. Boom, there it is off the base. Full roller, no issues. This thing is sick. So this is built off of the Honda Accord. We've seen this twice in premium, once in Boulevard in the white, red, and blue livery. And then we also saw it come back in the Castrol livery in a Team Transport. So I'm pretty sure this is the Boulevard version because it has this Honda banner there across the window. But all in all, this thing is a beaut. Wow. Banger. I'm absolutely thrilled and in love with this one. This is so sick. Again, probably my favorite because I'm a Honda guy and it's the Honda in this mix. But to be completely honest with you, the R32 is probably the best one in this mix. Guys, let me know down in the comments what you thought about the mail call today. What did you think about the figures that we got, the wheels that we showed, and then the end-all be-all. Which out of the cars that we looked at today was your favorite? And then what do you just think about them overall as a whole? I'm absolutely in love with the R32. I think that's probably one of my new favorites in my collection. The paint on that Benz is absolutely immaculate. The EG is super cool, very well done, great paint, and I love the wheels on it. There's really not much to be said about the S13. It is what it is, and yeah, there's really nothing bad to say about it. Obviously, the Accord, gangster, and then this Veilside RX-7 Hans car from the movie was an absolute must. I've been after that, again, trying to complete or at least get all of the key cars from the movie series that I actually have like an attachment to. So, but again, drop me a comment. Let me know what you thought about the mail call today. And yeah, we'll go from there. So if you guys haven't already, please don't forget to smash that like button. We appreciate you guys tuning in, sharing your time with us. Hopefully you guys enjoy these mail calls. If you have any questions or anything like that, again, drop a comment. Let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you guys very soon on the next one. One love.